Hi, we're back. This is Packbat.
And Gengift. With
We're
the
looking at
final.
the next three cars for the BRC reviews.
Yep.
First up, we have Sail Noob. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Whoops, might help if I hit the right button.
Mine, who apparently there.
It's the hearse.
It is the hearse. Fun fact: this is a variant on the same body I used.
Didn't this car actually get placed in the points in one race?
Uh, uh, uh yes,
And this is going to the graveyard in style.
yes.
Uh,
Let's go through the tabs.
yep. Zero
Oh man,
ladder.
look at the I mean this trim is the hearse, but like the model is
Is
the
the
pickup.
truck.
It's the hearse variant on the pickup.
Yeah.
All
And it's
right.
using a ladder, steel frame, front longitudinal, double wishbone steel.
Yeah.
Zero quality all across the board.
Yeah. So it is heavy.
Oh boy, this will be a heavy car.
Yeah.
Or truck.
Van
V12 with almost 300 horsepower.
cast iron, of course.
Yep.
Uh almost 3.8 liters.
Dual overhead cam. Cast, and cast, plus 5.
Yeah. Because it they're revving the nuts off it. Well, no, they're not revving the nuts off it, but they're revving it pretty high.
Yeah. 9.8 compression, 59 cam, plus 3 quality. I keep wanting to pronounce it as naturally asphyxiated for some reason. That's just the word that pops into my mind.
Uh, I mean, this one, like, if it had a standard intake, I'd agree with you.
Whoops. But
Right.
no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two barrel, six
6
carbs.
carbs.
This is disturbingly similar to my car. Like, even down to using two barrel carbs.
Fuel mixture is very lean. Ignition timing is very high. Rev limit's pretty high up there.
Yeah. I mean,
For, well, I
the
guess
fuel
not really.
mixture might be lean, but it's still not an economical car.
No. Well, it weighs a lot.
It weighs a lot, has a ton of power, 2.12 kilograms per lap at Silverstone.
Plus
I
4.
mean, that's not lean.
No. Plus 4 quality. Race, dual, none.
Okay, technically it uses less fuel than my car, but still,
Wow.
I had like 13.5 fuel mixture.
Ah.
I was pushing my engine harder than Sailor Noob is. Oh, 134.3. 4,000. 4,100.
Okay, pretty expensive engine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why is
manual.
this called? Check out the name of the engine variant.
VTEC, yo.
That is a lie. VTEC hasn't been invented yet. Okay. All right. Anyway,
5 gears, 220, 255, automatic locker plus 4 quality.
yeah, it's actually delivering a lot of power to those wheels.
Yep. Semi slicks, 225, magnesium, we can burn. Yay.
I mean, yeah.
You are not getting to the
It's a good
graveyard
thing
in
that's
one
going
piece.
to the graveyard.
You're not getting to the graveyard in one piece. It might have been in one piece in the casket when you were put in. You will probably fall out of the car on the way there.
All right. So,
Solid disc 2, solid disc 1.
reasonable brakes.
Yeah.
At high speed, can't lock up the fronts, but like
That's probably not the end of the world.
probably not. No.
+1 quality.
Yeah.
Semi-clad with
Downforce,
full down.
semi-clad under tray.
I don't know if
not
that's
enough
intended.
cooling.
I don't know if that's intended or if there's a glitch. +4.
Yeah. Yeah. So -15 across the line, no power steering. So yes, you're driving 1.2 metric tons of Hertz
Car. With no power steering.
using your bare arms.
Oh. Standard gas monotube and passive. Surprisingly low camber. And then look at the handling.
It still has a bit of tire wear.
Well,
unsurprisingly. But it's not huge.
No. +5 quality on the suspension. That's the highest quality boost to suspension I've seen.
Well, you want the corpse to be comfortable, right?
Oh, yeah. There's not much comfort for that boost, but...
it's not much comfort for the driver. I said you want the corpse to be comfortable. Alright. So, some grip.
Yeah, that's actually kind of much better high-speed cornering than I was expecting.
Yeah, better than some we've seen.
Yeah.
Almost 230 kilometers an hour top speed. Even with that huge engine, is still 49.7, 50.3. Still not fast around the track, though.
No. The acceleration is surprisingly good, particularly the 80 to 120 range.
Yeah, I mean, this hearse will move in a straight line.
Oh, yeah. It might be a really, really heavy car, but it can still move.
Yeah. So, 48 at Silverstone, got in a crash with GT1 Cooper at Snetterton and was taken out. Might have been mutual, actually. And then at Knockhill, actually finished in the points at 24.
Nice.
So yeah, the hearse has scored points.
Nice.
Now,
Super Sport.
Okay, this is Rocket Plane Racing, RPR.
Mm-hmm.
Daytona. That is, yeah, I can see the similarity between this body and like the Shelby Daytona. I don't know if that's what they were alluding to, but maybe they just did their testing at Daytona.
Who knows? Zero quality. Zero
quality fiberglass, front longitudinal.
Yep. Zero.
So expensive body, but light.
I'm not really seeing anything that stands out too much.
Right.
I'm kind of surprised at the engine light. I'm gonna guess race intake.
Wow.
Yeah, because look how low that is, but yet look how...
5-liter V12. I just noticed that.
Yeah, 1.5 liter V12.
The stroke is 2 inches.
Wait a minute.
That's
I think
adorable.
my lawnmower has a bigger stroke than that.
I mean, specialty race engines.
Yep.
What can you say?
It's 183 horsepower out of that tiny little engine.
That is a lot of horsepower for the displacement.
And and considering how everything here is pretty much green, I am amazed by its abysmally low reliability.
Let's click through and see what happens.
I'm betting there's a race intake.
Race intake would make sense. Cast forward with a +6.
Cast forged. Cast
Wait a
forged.
second. never mind, never mind.
Wait. The stroke is even less than 2 inches.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is it de-stroked from that?
Yes, it's de-stroked.
Okay.
+6 quality. 100 cam profile.
Okay, so that's why it revs so high.
Yep.
100 cam profile and a +3.
Yep. Carbs,
Pitos,
DCOE.
triple carb, race intake. Yeah, that fuel system, zero quality. That's where the reliability is dropping.
Yep. Fuel mixture, very lean. Ignition timing, almost as high as it can go.
Well, with a cam profile that advanced, you want the ignition timing almost as high as it can go.
Yeah. Race tubular dual.
Oh.
It takes a lot of time to make this engine.
Yeah, I mean, we have $3,000 in production units and $700 in materials.
Yeah.
Usually those numbers are more similar than that.
Yeah. But how small this engine is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bonsai V12.
No, stop it. I like how the game bugs out there sometimes. It's like, your hand is stuck on the throttle. You're stuck with it.
Yeah.
Manual, single clutch 5. Automatic locker +2.
Only +2, but
Yep.
spent a lot of money on the body, a lot of money on the engine.
I hope you don't want an intact back when you're driving this thing, though.
I mean, like, the drivers, race car drivers have a fitness regime that they do. Anyway.
Getting ready to drive this car includes a lot of rounds on one of those mechanical bowls to get your back in shape. Semi-slicks 12, 225, 225 magnesium.
Yeah.
A lot of magnesium. Solid
Drum
disc
brakes in the
drum.
rear because it's good enough.
It does the job.
Yeah.
Pretty. That's actually quite a good stopping distance.
Yeah, this car can stop like it's... Yeah, that... And very little brake fade, too.
Yeah.
And look, the cornering... Go on.
Oh, I was just saying semi-clad 100% downforce. And a little bit more cooling than is needed.
I think their buyer does reward you with a little bit extra reliability if you have excess cooling.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's got good cornering at low speed and high speed, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good yaw rate curve at all speeds.
It sells well, too.
24 safety ain't bad.
No.
Standard zero quality. No power steering, but still.
It's not heavy enough to really need it.
Yeah.
And that'd just be too much strain on that tiny little engine. Standard gas, mono, and passive.
Very little camber. Just a second. I mean, it's very intermediate tire wear. It's good fuel economy, though. It's less than a kilogram per lap at Snetterton. So, tire wear is in the middle kind of range. Fuel economy is very good.
It's an interesting car. Top
It has a
speed is
lot
low.
of cornering grip, but it doesn't have great straight line speed, it looks like.
No. The acceleration from 0 to 100 is good, but this area here is really quite lacking.
Yeah, and only 203 kilometers an hour top speed. Like, I'm talking about this because I'm looking at Rocket Planes Racing's results, and they've been struggling.
And it's going to be this top speed and that acceleration there, 80 to 120.
Yeah.
223.92.
Yeah. Yeah. So, 51st place at Silverstone, 34th place at Snetterton, DNF'd at Knockhill, and then 38th place at Oaton Park. So, hasn't had enough speed to get in the points anywhere.
No. Nice car, though.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Just not fast enough.
Yeah. But speaking of not fast enough, here is Nerd's Rado Commute. This...
It's using a ladder chassis, minus 15. Minus 15 on the body.
On the body. It's a ladder chassis,
steel.
front longitudinal, McPherson strut, and solid axle leaf suspension. So, very practical suspension. Steel body. Cheapest steel you can get. Minus 15 fixtures, so don't expect the speedometer to tell you anything.
Yep. It's not like that one car. I was trying to think of, and it's not a panel you can select in the game. I don't remember if they used cotton with epoxy or wool with epoxy. I think.
Oh, you're
cotton.
talking about the. It's not the Lada. It's.
Did they make it in East Germany, Poland, or Russia?
Sorry, just a second.
We're gonna look it up now.
Here's how much of a nerd I am. I'm looking up a webcomic that had a visual gag where one of the cars in the background.
The Trabant. No.
Yes, the Trabant. Yeah, the Trabant. It was a cotton polymer. I think the way you would simulate it is fiberglass minus 15. When polymer was in the game, you'd say polymer minus 15.
Yeah.
But the closest you can get is fiberglass minus 15 now.
Duroplast was a hard plastic similar to Bakelite, made of recycled materials, cotton waste from that. Okay.
Yeah.
And partially responsible for the misconception that it was made out of cardboard.
Yeah.
There's a cow racing cardboard.
I mean, the thing I've heard about it is it's so light that if you stick a powerful engine in it, you can do hilariously fun things. It didn't come with a powerful engine.
Oh,
and neither does this.
It came with a 600cc two-cylinder.
Yeah. I was trying to segue, all smooth, back to the nerd.
Yeah. Back to the nerd car.
Yeah. 4-cylinder, 1.1 liter, direct acting overhead cam, cast iron.
Cast, forged, and forged.
Actually has forged H-beam and conrods and pistons for some reason.
Smoothness and...
But they're terrible.
I don't know.
Look at the quality.
Minus 15.
They're terrible. These are the worst conrods worst conrods and worst crankshaft you can get.
They were forged in sand. Oh wait, no, that'd be cast. Never mind.
I mean, somebody with a hammer and an anvil Just like forged it in half an hour, passed it off to the engine company. And he went in with a belt sander to get it down to the size of the cylinder.
If it was too small, they're just like close enough, put it in anyway.
They wrap it in duct tape. All right. Anyway, enough joking. All right. So
normal.
Not a lot of compression, as you might expect.
No.
Surprisingly sporty cam profile.
Well, you can kind of rev it up there, even with it being such low quality, because it's so small anyway.
Yeah.
Single barrel twin carb with a race intake.
Yeah, I guess they put a race intake in there for racing purposes. It's still terrible.
Well, to be honest, that race intake might be the standard intake.
Oh, like, who needs air filters?
Precisely. Because look at the quality, after all. This is a low-quality engine.
Yeah. I remember once I did an experiment where I was like, how good can I make a vehicle with minus 15 across the board?
I tried doing that in 1940.
It was surprisingly good. I mean, the reliability is utter crap. But you can make it surprisingly good with negative 15 quality all over the place.
Wow.
And of course you can't get prestige at all.
No.
Just that's not happening. But it's surprising how acceptable a result you can get out of minus 15s all over the place. I was thinking once of doing a competition where it's just like, you have to have minus 15 everywhere and just seeing what people gave me.
The next BRC rules, minus 15 quality for everything.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of having a separate class which was like lipstick on the pig. So you're only allowed to have positive you have minus 15 everywhere except where the passenger can see it. So you can have positive quality on the body panels, and you can have positive quality on the fixtures, and you can have positive quality on the interior. Everything else must be negative 15.
Nice.
Anyway.
They weld the hood shut.
They don't need to weld the hood shut. It's stuck. It rusted shut, like, on the way to the showroom floor.
Short cast. Nothing spectacular.
Let me go ahead and calculate the cost.
Free.
Normally, 17.5 per production unit is more than the number of production units. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm gonna guess $800.
You're high.
Wow.
This is $733.66.
Oh. It's a 4-speed!
Why would you need 5 speeds? That's luxury.
That's quality there. That's not just luxury, it's quality.
Yeah. So it's geared to its top speed, 170. Open diff because
why not?
You have 70 horsepower. Who cares?
It actually makes a difference.
You would have. Well, just wait till you see the tires.
-6.
I
Good
didn't
handling graph,
expect that. I was just talking about the fact that it's on medium compound road tires.
Surprisingly good handling graph, though, for low speed.
145s. I hadn't noticed that.
Yep.
They're tiny little wheels. I mean, no, the wheels are 13-inch, but the width is 145 millimeters.
Yeah.
This is... I mean, if this car had any safety, it would be a regular production car.
It's probably a regular production car.
Alright.
I'm not sure how safe the,
Look at it's 4-wheel drum brakes. Doesn't even have discs. And it's negative quality, so you can't lock them up.
You can lock the rear.
If you make it over 100 kilometers an hour, maybe.
If being the key word there.
So stopping distance is
What is the stopping distance? Holy
136 feet.
Oh.
It's got loads of cooling.
Oh yeah.
This engine is cool as a cucumber. At high speed, it gets very squirrely.
If it ever reaches that speed.
That's a good point. I don't know if that's actually within its top speed. It's got 4 seats, because of course it does. Yeah. No power steering, because screw you.
Of course not. Oh.
Okay, so do you want to hear the fuel consumption numbers and tire wear numbers?
Might as well.
Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you right off the bat. My references, normal tire wear at Silverstone is like 4 to 6 plus percent.
Yeah.
3 to 5 plus percent at Snetterton. 1.92/1.49. And you know how I was saying less than 1 kilogram per lap at Snetterton is very efficient?
Yeah.
0.8.
Could this car finish a race on a single tank?
I don't know if it finishes races on a single tank. It's only 46.5 kilograms, but yeah, like...
It come close.
Yeah. And so I'll just go ahead and tell you, 62nd at Silverstone, 50th at Snetterton, 48th at Knockhill. So there's 69 cars, right?
Yes. That many cars.
There were 7 DNFs at Silverstone, and it finished 62nd. Do the math. It didn't finish ahead of the last DNF.
Nice.
Somebody DNF'd like 18 minutes before the end of the race. Nerd hadn't caught up where their car exploded before the race ended.
0 to 100 time, 12 seconds.
Yep. 80 to 120 time.
Almost 10. I'm going to see how fast this car gets on this straightaway.
Yes. Let's keep it going. This car, if this car started at 80 kilometers an hour and any of the other cars started at 0, they would reach 120 first.
And probably pass it before it reached 120.
I mean, that's a harder calculation to make. I'm not going to be able to make that in my head, but yeah.
The standing kilometer takes 35 seconds, and it's at 142 kilometers an hour when it gets out there.
Yeah. Oh, and no, we did not overlook the fact that it has 0.76 Gs of cornering at high speed. Alright, anyway. Okay, we're on the straight.
Okay, come on, get up there.
100 kilometers in third gear.
Come on.
Remember, this is downhill. Alright, it just hit 120. It's gotten to fourth.
Come on.
140.
Yeah.
150.
And it's
reached
160.
It's 160 kilometers an hour.
It made it.
And it doesn't even have to lift. And now it's just sitting on full throttle, losing speed as it tries to climb the hill up the Bavarian Bend. So it'll hit 160 kilometers on the downhill.
Yeah.
What's that, 100 miles an hour?
Oh, roughly?
Yeah. So...
kph to mph. 160. 99.4.
It made it over 160, so I think it hit 100 miles an hour.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Oh.
Yeah. What's the power to weight ratio? Oh, actually, wait. Let's get the track time.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. Oh, it's an endearing little car. Way out of its league. 255.74. Airfield time.
So can it complete a lap of the airfield before one of the other cars completes a lap of the automation test track? Yes! Alright. Okay, so overview. So we have... Oh, I guess it's design tab is what we want to look at. We have 747.9 kilograms. Sorry, can I get the design tab?
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Thank you. Alright, so 73.2 horsepower divided by 747.9 kilograms, 0.098. The limit was 0.25. So it's underpowered.
0.098?
0.098.
Yeah, so he's
How
way
much does it
under.
cost?
$3,357.
You could have 2 of these cars within the price limit.
2.5.
And I mean, if you had 2 of these cars and you allowed people to count the laps of both of them and add them up, then it might be competitive.
Now, here's the thing. This is a 1 minute, 46 second, yeah, 1:46.86 around the airfield track. In the reasonably priced car competitions on Top Gear Air Track, this car actually does not come in last.
Uh-huh. So it's faster than...
It was faster than Mark Webber.
Well. Okay, then.
By about a second. And matches Damon Hill.
Alright.
Seeing as they're race car drivers, that's kind of funny.
Well, I mean, maybe this has more horsepower than the reasonably priced car? I mean, that is the comparison to make, though. You're really not comparing it to, like, the race, to, like, the sports cars that they've sent around the airfield track with the Stig at the wheel.
In the 2010 to 2013, it actually places better than middle of the field. Barely. It is faster than 21 of the 41 cars for the 2010 to 2013 series.
Huh.
Yeah. That was
Okay.
with the Kai Seed. Vauxhall Astra, which was up until recently, it performs a good deal better than the Vauxhall.
Well, I mean, this does have double wishbone suspension.
Yeah.
And... I mean, it doesn't weigh anything because it's a paper bag. So, yeah, I guess I can see that.
Yeah, there are
Like,
20...
in the race car competition, it's a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
does... I can't pronounce that. I don't know what car that is. But it places... Ah, top 10.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it might be that the track simulation is going to change. Like, these are cornering at constant velocity with zero input. So, like, I've seen Kill Rob talk about they want to have some way of modeling the effect of, like, a front wheel drive car can't corner as hard because it's using those wheels to drive with.
Hmm.
But that's not in yet.
Yeah. But this isn't front wheel drive, it's rear.
Yeah. But still, like, there's effects that aren't included in this simulation.
Yeah. This thing blows a Suzuki Liana out of the water, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty badly. It
All
comes
right.
in first.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
actually, Ellen MacArthur drove it 0.1 seconds faster than this one.
huh, all
0.1
right.
seconds.
Yeah. So, like, this, I would say this is a respectable communist death trap of a race car. Racing against actual
Race cars.
death traps of race cars. Yeah. Like, this is, it is much slower than the other modified production car in the race. All right. Anyway,
I'm just reading Top Gear stuff. It's funny.
yeah, this is I'm happy to end on this note.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching,
Have fun.
and peace.